Emmy-winning actor Ewan McGregor has returned to the West End stage after 17 years, and he's doing it in unforgettable style. London's Wyndham's Theatre has come alive with My Master Builder, a bold new play that reimagines Ibsen's classic The Master Builder for a modern audience. On opening night, McGregor, joined by co-stars Elizabeth Debicki and Kate Fleetwood, took the curtain call to a standing ovation. But this isn't just another revival. My Master Builder is a fresh, provocative work penned by writer Lila Racek, who drew inspiration from a deeply personal experience. She described being lured into a dinner party in the Hamptons, only to realize she was a pawn in a power couple's psychological games. That strange evening became the scaffolding for this new take on Ibsen's twisted love triangle. In this version, the story centers around architect Henry Solness, played by McGregor, his wife Elena, and a former student who suddenly reappears, all colliding on the eve of Independence Day in a dramatic showdown of memory, manipulation, and emotional reckoning. McGregor says returning to theater reminds him why the stage matters. The audience teaches you what works and what doesn't, he said. And the bond with fellow actors, it's something film just can't replicate.
I just love it, and it's very important for an actor to... It teaches you about acting, being on stage. The audience teach you what works, what doesn't work, and you have this bond with each other on a stage that you can't really find in the film world. I mean, casts are very close and tight in the film world, but when you're on stage with the four actors that I'm on stage with for 12 weeks, 8 times a week, trying to make the play the best it can be for this unique audience, it really teaches you an awful lot about acting, and it's very good for us as actors to do that.
Director Michael Grandage echoed that sentiment, noting that he and McGregor had long been looking for a new project. "We've done Shakespeare, we've done musicals, this is a new piece, at the right moment, with all the stars aligned."
Well, it's wonderful, and we've been looking for something to do together since the last two times, and the difference this time is that we're working on a new piece. We've done two revivals before, one musical, one Shakespeare, and the idea really was to find something that we both wanted to do at the right moment, at the right time, and make sure all the planets align, and this is why we're here.
Kate Fleetwood, who plays Elena, emphasized the emotional depth of the play. It's about how we re-narrate memories, how the two women in the story confront and manipulate each other.
It's about how people re-narrate their memories, which is Ibsen famously does. But in this case, we really excavate what the two women in that story have to say to one another and how they reframe narratives to suit themselves or to manipulate one another.
Meanwhile, Debicki, who plays the mysterious student, called McGregor a generous acting partner, and said despite the heavy themes, the cast supported each other every step of the way.
Human being, which makes you feel very sort of secure as an actor. He's a very generous acting partner as well. We just actually had a really delightful rehearsal with this. The whole cast is just, they're beautiful people. And I think the places that we have to go in the show are quite heavy at times, but we've always just sort of carried each other through it. So that's how it feels to work with you. And I love doing our scenes every night, and I'm really happy that we get to do them for a few months now.
The play runs until July 12th, but the conversation it sparks, about power, memory, and the blurred lines between truth and perspective, may linger far longer. As McGregor put it, we wanted people to leave the theater with something to talk about, and I think we've done that.
We wanted people to get in the taxi or get on the tube on the way home and have a lot to talk about. It really is an interesting look at sexual politics, relationship politics of today versus the way the Master Builder was written, in the late 1800s. And so Lila's brought the female characters right into the fray with Henry, the Master Builder. And so there's all different angles. You don't know quite who's telling the truth about what. And I think you feel the audience swaying their allegiance between one character and the next and the next. And I imagine on the way home they've got a lot to discuss, And I think that's really lovely, to leave people with a lot to think about. Is very, very nice.